We have breaking news. FBI fugitive and former Olympic snowboarder Ryan Wedding has pleaded not guilty in 2 different cases.
Wedding was taken into custody last week and flown to Southern California on Friday. He's facing charges of running an international drug ring and giving the order to kill a witness in 2024. Eyewitness News reporter Rob McMillan is live in Santa Ana. Rob, I understand you were in court when Wedding appeared before the judge.
That's right. The hearing lasted only about 20 minutes. We were in the back of the courtroom watching as Ryan Wedding walked inside, his immense frame towering over the U.S. Marshals who were escorting him into the courtroom. Many of us who witnessed what happened agreed that he appeared confident, even smirked a couple of times before pleading not guilty. Ryan Wedding, a former Canadian Olympic snowboarder, now in federal custody, the alleged ringleader of a billion-dollar cocaine network stretching from South America all the way to Canada.
At this time, he has entered a plea of not guilty.
Wedding's defense attorney, Anthony Colombo, telling reporters after Wedding pleaded not guilty today that his client is in good spirits.
He's a former Olympic athlete, which obviously takes a lot of mental toughness to participate in those type of games and at a high level. So he's in good spirits.
According to the indictment, Wedding was the kingpin of a drug network using boats and planes provided by cartels to move more than 60 tons of cocaine from Colombia through Mexico and then onto trucks toward a hub in the Inland Empire in cities including San Bernardino, Corona, Paris, and Moreno Valley. ABC News reporting last week that Wedding turned himself in last Thursday in Mexico City after weeks of high-stakes negotiations. FBI Director Kash Patel saying this last Friday.
He went from an Olympic snowboarder to the largest narco trafficker in modern times.
Today, though, Wedding's attorney pushing back on reports that Wedding surrendered.
He didn't surrender. He was apprehended. He was arrested. And so any spin that the government in Mexico is putting on this, that he surrendered, is inaccurate. The Trump administration with the apprehension of Maduro has made clear that we're in a bold new era with regard to international relations. So one can understand why that statement might have been put out. Because if the U.S. government is unilaterally going into a sovereign country and apprehending somebody, you can understand the concern that sovereign entity might have.
Now, the arraignment was originally supposed to take place in downtown Los Angeles, but Wedding's attorney says it was moved here to Orange County out of concerns about protests happening in front of the federal courthouse in downtown L.A. For the time being, Wedding remains behind bars. Live in Santa Ana, Rob McMillan, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.